Hey guys, hope you're having a great week and you're enjoying the warmer weather that we're having these days. And I don't know about you, but when I go out, when I see people, when I bring the kids to school, it really feels like it's a new beginning. And for that, we are very thankful, and we hope that you also have a good week, like many people are having right now. As you probably have heard, the regulations in Bavaria have changed again, and they have changed quite a lot, which is really great for us as a church. Just the most important one, 10 people can meet again. And for a church our size, that's just awesome. And so people who are not included in those 10 are kids under 14, and people who are not included in those 10 are fully vaccinated people. And so that means with our church, we can do pretty much whatever we want. Of course, we can't do an outreach right now. We can't do a big summer party or something like this and invite hundreds of people. That still has to wait. But as long as it's just the current members, as long as it's just us, we can meet freely again and we can resume our regular activities again as a church. And so that's wonderful news, and that's why we have decided on a few changes that apply from this week. First of all, the service. We are allowed to sing together again during our service, and that is wonderful. So this Sunday we will have a worship leader again, and we will all be allowed to sing together. And so we are going to do that again from this Sunday. Other regulations are still pretty much the same. The only difference again is since we are allowed to meet with each other, we can stay back after the service. So this whole regulation that we said, okay, please after the service leave pretty quickly unless you want to pray with someone, but other than that, don't hang out. That does not apply to us any longer. After the service, we can stay back. We can just chat with each other. We can, maybe if some of us want to, we can have a meal together or something like this. So the office is open again. And as long as we meet the criteria of being less than 10 adults who are not vaccinated, then we can meet and we can just stay back after the service as well. So that's how the service is going to change from this Sunday. Other regulations still remain, like sitting apart, keeping distance from each other, and all those things. But these two main changes will come: worship and staying back after the service. The second change is the small group. Now, we have discussed about freedom in Christ, what we're going to do with it. So this week, we're going to still have it online. So this week, tomorrow, Friday, nothing is going to change, and we're going to have the fourth session of Freedom in Christ online like we did the last few weeks. And then we will discuss with each other whether we want to move it to in-person or whether we say, well, let's keep the group the way it is. We understand that on Friday night, maybe it might be difficult for some of us to be there by 6:30, adding traveling time after work and these kind of things. And also maybe some of us say, well, I'm having that personal touch with my prayer partner, so the actual session, I don't really need it in person. Or maybe some of us say, no, it's not the same. I really want to be there in the same room, and I would like to move it to in person. So we didn't just want to decide for everyone, so that's why we said let's keep it the way it is for this Friday. We're going to have it online this Friday, and then after that we're going to decide together whether we want to move it to Eidenbachstraße from next week or whether we want to say let's keep it online. Also the Bible study group, we are considering resuming that one because we do know some of us miss it and some of us said, yeah, we would like to have Bible study groups still. And so we are open to maybe saying, let's resume the Bible study group again, where we then review last Sunday's sermon and have some Bible talks and theological talks and these kind of things. So that's an option. We haven't decided yet, but if you're interested, please let me know. And over the next 1-2 weeks, we'll then also decide whether there is enough interest to start that kind of group again. So that's how our regular activities change. And then we also have a few events coming up. First of all, next week, Sunday, on June 20th, we have decided let's have a welcome back lunch. Let's just celebrate that we can meet again. Let's just celebrate that we can just be together again in one room, and let's have a lunch together. So that's going to be next Sunday on June 20th, and we're going to meet at 12 o'clock for lunch. Now, to not make it too difficult schedule-wise for everyone, we have decided that we will also put the talk on women in leadership to that same day. So the plan is that at 12 we are having lunch, and at around 1:30 we will then have the discussions on women in leadership. I'll give you some more information on that and how to prepare for that and what we ask everyone to share, what kind of questions we will ask everyone. So all of that will come next week. But for now, we just want to encourage everyone to, put that on your schedule. So next week, June 20th, on Sunday, before the service, 12 o'clock, we are having our lunch. Then we're having our women in leadership discussions, and then we're going to have our service, our regular service at 3 p.m. So that's the 20th. Then you already know about the guys' hiking trip, so I'm not going to give any more details on that. So Saturday, July 3rd, and if you want to have more information, then please ask Martin because he's organizing that trip. So just mark your calendar for the guys, July 3rd. For the ladies, there will be a women's conference on July 11th. That's a Sunday, and it will be before the service. The ladies have done something similar before, so it will just be, I think it starts at 12 as well. And then there will be a teaching, and there will be some sharing and discussions and prayer and everything, and all of that will be held before the service. So again, you can ask my wife if you want more information on this one, but it's going to be on Sunday, July 11th, starting at noon before our regular service. Details to come. So that's July 11th, and then the following week we're going to have our church anniversary. And obviously we can't do a big thing now because we didn't know about the regulations, so we couldn't really plan much, but we do want to have some time to just for fellowship and hang out with each other. And so last year we did the day at the lake, which was very well received. Many people liked it, and so we've decided we're going to do that again on a Saturday. So that's going to be on Saturday, July 17th. On the Saturday, we're going to go to the lake, no program, no Bible study, no nothing, just going there, just playing games with each other, doing some sports together, swimming and these kind of things. So that's what we are going to do not next week, but next month, Saturday, July 17th. And then on July 18th, that Sunday, we're going to have a special service. That service is going to be similar to last year when we have shared testimonies with each other, when we just thank God for what he has done this last year, and just thanking God for the church and for the community that he's building here. So that's July 17th and 18th. And so I know it's a little bit packed, but we know we're all craving for this kind of stuff, for just having fellowship with each other and spending time with each other. And so that's why we wanted to put a few events before the summer break, because then in August some of us will be on holidays and will be in and out of the city and these kind of things. And that's why we said let's put a bit more into June and July. And then, of course, after the summer we will not have this kind of packed schedule. But we wanted to just kind of soak it up while we can and just make use of the opportunities that we have now. Because we do know many of us are really craving for the kind of fellowship that has not been possible for many months. All right, so that's the announcements for today. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me or to anyone on the leadership. And with that being said, we're looking forward to seeing you this weekend. We're looking forward to seeing you in our Freedom in Christ group on Friday. And we're looking forward to seeing you this Sunday at our service with live worship again. See you there.